If you are serious about moving to Canada, you need to watch this video. Welcome to the Immigrant Podcast. My name is Max. In this video, I'll be sharing 7 important things you need to know before arriving to Canada. I wish somebody had told me this before I came here, as some of those things are really important and I didn't really think of them before boarding that dream plane. Stay until the end of the video, as the 7th thing I want you to know is something I would never ever think of. Without further ado, let's start. So instead of staying in my room and telling you everything about Canada and about everything you need to know before arriving here, I decided to take you with me to Halifax.
I'll show you around, we'll have fun, and yeah, let's take the ferry.
Number 1, learn or improve English. Please hear me out. Considering that you're watching this piece of content here on YouTube or wherever on the internet, you probably speak English well already, but there's always room for improvement, and I recommend learning more, improving your English while you're at home, because when you come to Canada, you'll be so busy doing everything else, settling in your new life, that you'll have zero to little time on learning English. And I can assure you that if you improve your English, you'll benefit so greatly. You'll have a better job, you'll be paid more, you will definitely be able to conduct your business better if you are interested. And definitely take an English exam. Take IELTS General, for example, because you will need to provide that for immigration anyway, so why not provide it and take it right now? Number 2, this is super important. Bring all of your important documents. And here, I'm not just talking about some basic ones and obvious ones like passport or birth certificate. I'm also talking about some specific documents. And I have come up with a list I'm going to share with you, documents that people tend to forget, and then when they need them, they need to contact somebody from their country to get those documents to them, and it can be just pain in the butt.
So be sure to take your high school diploma, your criminal record check, transcripts from your school, a university degree if you have one.
References from former employers. This is really important because I am sure you'll need those. Even if you already got a job, it's good to have that document as a backup, for future opportunities if they present themselves. And also you need to bring your medical records, driver's license, marriage or divorce certificates, children's documents, even certificates of participation in different events or conferences. This is really big as well because some employers might need something like that, and it's always good to have it in your pocket. Also, be sure to take all these documents to a certified translation agency and to have them all translated. Because if you come to Canada, you might not have a translation agency that would work with your language. If they do, they would charge you most likely a lot of money for that. That would be definitely cheaper to do at home. And please be sure to have copies of those important documents in case you lose them. And please bring an affidavit with you. So an affidavit is like an attachment to those translated documents that certifies that the person who translated those had sworn to have provided legal assistance, if this makes sense. But you can just Google affidavit and see for yourself. Now moving on to the 3rd point, and that is please be sure to bring a first aid kit. It's like insanely important because I know that in Europe we have so many medications that are over the counter and you can get them at any pharmacy. But here in Canada, you might need a doctor's prescription, which is not that easy to get, and sometimes even if you have a good insurance, it doesn't really cover that.
and you would anyway need to go to see a doctor, waste your time and stuff.
So be sure to bring all those painkillers, some heavy inflammation medication, if that is even a medication, antibiotics if you can. Go see your dentist, go see an eye doctor in your home country. Make sure you're all healthy and in your best condition, because if you come to Canada and if you need to see a dentist, they will charge you up to $2,000 for just one visit. Number 4, find a temporary accommodation. And the reason why I think it's good to find a temporary accommodation at first, not a permanent one, is that if you find a permanent accommodation online, let's say, they will want you to make a deposit, which will most likely be either the first month or the first 3 months of how much it is there to live. You need to know 100% that you're paying for something decent, that it's not something different in reality compared to the pictures, because the pictures online might be the most amazing pictures ever, and the place might be amazing as well, who knows. But as you know, a lot of people online are frauds and they just try to get your money. Find something temporary like an Airbnb. If you're on a tight budget, it can be really cheap, especially if you just get a room, not like the whole place. And then you can get a hotel on booking.com if you have a bigger budget. Number 5 is please buy warm clothes, winter clothes. No matter where you'll be in Canada, even in Vancouver, you'll get like from -1 to -5. If you go to Toronto, you'll get -30 in the winter. If you go to Montreal, -20, Calgary, -40. It's crazy. Like winters here are nuts. So be sure to bring something warm, buy a warm jacket. I recommend brands such as Canada Goose, Quartz Co. It's a Canadian company. They make really warm clothes. The North Face. If you're on a budget, they have really nice warm options. So I'll post all the links in the description down below. Bring warm accessories like gloves, hats. Winters are crazy. And we're coming to number 7, by the way, so stay tuned because it's something really unique, as I promised. Number 6, be sure to research the province where you intend to stay and specifically its education system. Even if you're not going to school yourself, but you have kids that will go to like elementary school or high school, whatever, you need to know what the education system is like. All across Canada, even for immigrants, schools for kids are free. So you will not be charged anything. That's good, I know. And another thing is you need to know that every province has like some small specific regulations that you will need to understand.
In order for your kids to go to a good school, you need to research which one is good, which one is bad, so that your kids get the best education opportunities as possible.
And finally, number 7. Please leave your home country at peace. I know, you're probably like, what are you talking about, Max? But for me, I didn't really realize it before. If you intend to move to Canada, if you intend to leave your home country, you need to thank everybody at home for what they've done for you, no matter what kind of relationship you've had with them, because you never know when you'll come back, what will happen. Thank everyone. Be sure to give everybody a hug. Be sure to spread love, to spread positivity, and leave on a good note. Those were my top 7 things you need to know before arriving to Canada. If you made it this far, thank you. Be sure to like this video and comment down below the word Canada so that I know that you're serious about all of this. I am building this community for immigrants. Be sure to subscribe to this channel as I'll be releasing a new video every Sunday. Also follow us on Facebook for updates. It's the Immigrant Podcast Canada, and listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, the Immigrant Podcast. And if you want to, you can follow me on Instagram. I'll drop a link down below. Have a beautiful day.